Hala Madrid in Adamas as a concerned Madridista, and this goes to all Madridistas as well. It is the end of the season for us. There's nothing for us in La Liga as it stands now. If Real Madrid, if Barcelona win their game at hand, of course, they are going to be 9 points ahead of Real Madrid, and there's no way they are dropping 9 points with just about 6 to 7 matches left. That is not happening. And with this awful performance against Girona, it's also I made a video where I said I still have the 40% possibility of Real Madrid having a comeback at the Allianz Arena against Bayern Munich. But as it stands now, that 40% has dropped to 0%. Looking at how we performed, we started our good guys. When I saw the formation, I was like, okay, Real Madrid still, want something from La Liga just in case Barcelona snoozes. But even with our first 11, I will say, look at the awful performance. That defense is a whole mess. The first leg of this match ended 1-1, this same 1-1 against Girona, and now the second leg has also ended another 1-1. It is rather unfortunate. Do you all remember that season Girona was blazing hot? I think 2 or 3 seasons ago. I think they ended at top 4 or so. Like, Real Madrid was the only team that beat these guys home and away. Not just small beating. These guys, they won Barcelona home and away that season, if my memory serves me right now. We won this same Girona when they were blazing hot. At some point they were second. It was only Real Madrid that could beat them home and away. And just look at this season that they are struggling. Look at where they are in the table. Look at where Real Madrid is. And we struggled first and second leg 1-1. It is appalling. I do not understand our midfield. I do not understand our defense. And, I think that goal that Kylian Mbappe scored in the friendlies against Brazil made us, it gave us a false hope. He just came back from injury and, he played some minutes before he went for that international break. And he scored that brilliant goal. And that gave us a false hope that, Kylian Mbappe is match fit, he's back. That's a lie. Looking at his finishes against Bayern Munich, they were not clinical. I already said that. And looking at his finishes again against Girona yesterday, they were not clinical. His first touches are now too heavy. Kylian Mbappe is not match fit yet, which is why a lot of people are now saying we went 5 matches winning without Kylian Mbappe, and now Kylian Mbappe has joined, and the team is losing. Recording this number of losses, the last time we won now was against Atletico Madrid. And if you take a look at the stats of all the matches we have lost, they are always against small teams. The only big team that we have lost to this season is Barcelona in the Super Cup, and Atletico Madrid, the first leg of that match against Atletico Madrid, and I think Man City when we played them, Liverpool as well when we played them in the league phase of the Champions League. Every other loss, imagine losing to Albacete, every other loss has been to smaller, or draws has been to smaller teams. Now, this is a problem for Real Madrid. Once a team is packing the bus, Real Madrid cannot get a goal. Now, imagine if Valverde did not even try that outside shot. These guys would have won. Look at the brilliant goal that Lemar scored. These guys would have won if Valverde didn't try the outside shot. Sometimes I ask myself, you people cannot penetrate defense. You make passes that are wrong. You communicate wrongly. You cannot create spaces. You cannot make good movements when you are in the box of your opponent. So what do? Keep trying outside shots, not those useless ones that goes outside of the stadium. Anyways, I have zoned out of supporting Real Madrid this season. There's nothing to support anymore. We've lost out of La Liga, and we are definitely crashing out of the Champions League.